We come naked. We come in peace. Yeah.
Fuck.
You need to take some thumbs?
I'm gonna... Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. We can stop the podcast. We've done it before. Usually it's because of Bob. Bob had to take a piss.
It is Bob's reckoning.
Yes.
Fucking Terminator.
Oh, God. What? I don't even know what episode this is.
Niner.
Niner? Okay. Niner.
Niner.
Cool. So, yep. This is,
Rathboner.
What'd you say?
Rathboner.
Stop right there, Rathboner. This is number 9, Rathboner. Number 9. Fuck it. This is number 9. The podcast.
What show is this?
This is the Matt and Mike podcast experience.
Who are you?
Mike. Me.
It's
Wait.
Matt me.
Yeah. Me, Matt. Me, Mike.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who is Jack Burke?
Yeah. Well, like, who gives a shit? So, yeah. This time, it's number 9, and we're feeling fine.
Feeling fine?
See, we're not feeling fine. We had Red Robin.
Yeah. What's the opposite of fine?
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
Fran Drescher. So, what are we talking about this time? Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
That's right. That's what we told the viewers we were going to do last time, and that's what we're doing this time.
Tonight, we're going to go ape.
Yeah. Shut.
I want to set a new world record for the most time that ape can be said on a podcast.
What's the previous record?
0.
0. Well, then we've already beat it because we already said ape.
We've done it! Woo! Dun, dun, dun,
It looked like
dun.
they were like, I thought they were like, in the hat you were wearing, I thought they were like fucking
Bugs?
Yeah, I was like, You were like, woo, and I was like,
Like,
You're like, I'm dying. I'm just like, funny.
Bughat.com.
He's bugging out. So, let's get to the news.
Before we do that, I'd like to introduce a new segment.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh,
Called
shit.
The gift segment.
The gifts. The gift segment?
Yeah.
Like the animated gift segment?
Yeah. Because I got you a little something.
Oh, shit, son.
I don't know if you have it already. You probably do, but
Hell yeah, man.
it's a brand new
Dude.
Blu-ray. Just came out this
That's
week.
awesome. Where'd you get it? Online?
Amazon.com.
Holy shit! A gift segment?
Yeah.
So now I gotta get you a gift.
No, you don't.
No?
No. You already give me stuff.
That
you
sounds
bring
weird.
games and stuff over every now and then.
Oh, it's a friendship cast.
But I was hoping you'd let me watch it at some point because I've never seen it.
Actually, how about you watch it first? Because I've already seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Is this one of the best ones?
Yeah. It's really good.
Well, the listeners will never know what it is because I won't say it.
Yeah. You're gonna have to imagine yourself
Cool.
in a fellowship of friendship. I don't know what that means. So Matt gave me Lupin the Third, The Castle of Cagliostro. This is the Blu-ray. It just came out. Is directed by Hayao Miyazaki of Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, a bunch of other movies, fame. This was the... I don't know. I think this was the first Lupin movie,
Really?
on the screen, as opposed to
Movies that are just
Yeah.
they're not on a screen.
And
It's
my
like floating
professionalism went straight down the shitter. It was just
There's
a
a
matter
movie.
of
Go
time.
get it. Put that shit on the screen.
My fucking mouth. My fucking mind. So, yeah, it's awesome. This one's actually a Blu-ray. It's a collector's edition. It just came out, and it's got a bunch of sweet features. Like, it has the 1992 and 2000 English versions, 1980 theatrical subtitle version, feature-length original storyboards, let's see, all-new subtitle translation, original trailer, interview with the cast and crew, and feature commentary with Reed Nelson. I don't know who that is. I think he's, like, the guy that runs Lupin the Third website. And, of course, it's got other stuff like art gallery and translation notes, but art gallery, that's, like...
Interactive menu.
Right, it's like, this is DVD shit.
Whoa,
like,
what
from
a
yeah. Awesome.
Chapter stops. Whoa.
Yeah. Or like cast and crew bios.
Yeah.
It's like, is this before the fucking internet was invented, you dumbass? Sweet. So this is distributed by Discotech Media. They've been putting a lot of Lupin the Third movies out now because...
Really?
Yeah, because like there's not any one person that really like has them now in America. It's not like Sony or somebody picked them up. It's just whoever can get their hands on them to release them, which is kind of sad, but at least it's being done. It's better than I can say for some, places. Some places don't even distribute like, foreign films, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it sucks because I think a lot of like Jackie Chan's movies don't get distributed over here anymore. Like, well, they probably do more now than they used to. But like, I remember going into Best Buy like years ago, and it's like Twin Dragons. It's a brand new movie, and I'm like, actually, you look on the back, and it was like made in like 1990 something.
Well, the best example is when Operation Condor 2
came out before.
before Operation Condor 1.
They called Operation Condor 2 Operation Condor 1,
right.
and Operation Condor 2 or 1 was 2.
Right.
And then they fucking, I think, eventually fixed that, but it was like...
I don't think they did.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
No, there they have it.
Yep.
There they have it, not you.
I don't.
So, awesome. I don't know what else to say about this movie.
All right.
I could do an entire podcast talking about it, but...
Maybe.
Shut! This is all about fucking apes. But, actually, speaking of which, the guy that wrote the original comic for this is called, under the stuff, his name
I
is...
thought you were going to say he's an ape.
He's an ape. Well, we're all apes, to some degree.
Man apes.
Yeah, man apes. He wrote under the pseudonym of, like, kind of like Dr. Seuss. Mm-hmm. He wrote, like, under the pseudonym Monkey Punch.
Nice.
So, that kind of fits in nicely then, Matt. Good job.
All right. Just how I planned it.
I know. We've got a lot of monkeying to do tonight. That sounded weird.
Ape you very much.
Yeah.
Wait.
That would be me saying that. Ape you very much?
I don't know. Just say ape. It
Ape.
works. It's funny every time.
Grape ape. Ape escape.
Ape escape.
Grape escape. Okay. We're getting even more off track than normal.
Should we go on to the news section?
Yes.
Or should we say ape news?
Ape news. Sweet.
All right.
Dead silence. You want to go or do you want me to go?
I'll go ape. I mean first.
Oh!
My news, as usual, is about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because he's got a new movie just announced called 478.
478?
Yeah, I wish. 478 follows a man whose wife and child are killed in a plane crash. Sounds like Collateral Damage.
Yeah.
The tragedy is the fault of an air traffic controller who is vilified by the public that he's put into so vilified that he's put into protective custody. However, Schwarzenegger's character can't get over it and sets out in search of vengeance.
Jesus. Just because the guy made a mistake?
Apparently. So I don't know if that makes him the villain.
Maybe you'll find out that like he was paid to like do it.
I don't know, but
because that's the way it would work in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like for no reason.
Or he's like part of a cult.
Yeah.
Like Cobra. Did you ever see that movie? Cobra.
No.
With Stallone.
No.
He it's an action movie, but the bad guy like leads a cult called the Slashers, and it's like a cult of people who like kill people with axes.
Jesus.
And like they all gather together and like clank their axes
Yeah.
together like slasher. It's fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
But I'm loving Arnold's comeback ever since he came back and started making movies. So.
Yeah. I'm excited that he's actually doing movies again.
Yeah, and he's doing like some different stuff than he used to, like Maggie.
Right.
Which I haven't seen yet, but I think it comes out on DVD in a couple weeks.
Right.
So this sounds like another one.
I agree.
And he's already made one classic since his comeback,
Mm-hmm.
The Last Stand.
Yeah.
That movie was probably one of the best Arnold movies he's ever made.
Nice.
So, yeah. Ape Nold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Nice. So, my news is that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to be in a live-action adaptation of Rampage: The Midway Game. You remember that game? Yeah, I know, right?
What?
Did you hear that shit? Or
No.
Yeah. Like, it's the game...
I just
like
did an actual...
Yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah. He's not going to be, like, one of the monsters, but he's going to be in it, like...
Who's he going to be? Like
apparently...
the guy that gets eaten?
Well, apparently... You know how he just did that San
He's gonna be
Andreas
like a
movie?
toilet where it gets like chewed on and then spit out.
Right. Like he's gonna be like, I think like that San Andreas movie that just happened. I think it's gonna be like he's going to be saving people. Like he's gonna be in another one of those movies that things are like ridiculously
like a disaster movie,
right?
But instead of an earthquake, it's like
it's
Rampage.
A huge gorilla, a huge lizard, and a huge werewolf.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So hopefully,
and that totally ruined one of our categories coming up. So
why?
Fits in perfectly. Because Rampage may have come up later.
Oh, may have. We'll see.
We'll see.
You
no
don't
spoilers.
It's a spoiler cast.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm trying to think of how they could screw that up.
Honestly, like most of the time
they
when
can.
I hear stuff like that, I'm like, that sounds fucking stupid as shit. But monster movies have been made for like forever, and pretty much this Rampage was ripped off of all the monster movies: King Kong, Godzilla,
Right.
except for the big werewolf. I don't get that, but but
Werezilla?
yeah.
But, like, they screwed up Godzilla because they went super serious,
Right.
and removed the Godzilla part basically
Right.
out of the movie.
I think this
But
could be really
Rampage-
funny.
Yeah, I mean that game is like it's a goof.
Right,
It's
it's
a
a goof
funny
on-
game.
yeah.
It's not serious.
If they make it serious, it could potentially be a piece of shit. But I
Yeah.
think if they keep things like lighthearted, like
Right.
well, obviously people are going to be eating and stuff, but still it would be, you know.
And I hope one of them turns into a naked lady at the end.
Oh, the lizard or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Spoiler.
that'd be funny. Spoiler. If you've never played,
The 30-year-old game
Rampage.
Rampage.
yeah,
What are you doing with your life?
yeah,
Probably something worthwhile.
yeah. Damn. Cool.
That's great news.
It is, Matt. It is. So now,
I'm being terminated.
oh no, it is your turn to recommend.
Recommendation Nation! Ding, ding, ding! All right. Should I go first?
Sure, why not?
All right. My recommendation.
I'm like, wait, no.
But my recommendation is that you go first.
Oh shit.
No. It's a movie from just a couple years ago called The Battery. Have you heard of this one?
I don't know. I don't. Obviously not. If I say I don't know.
It's
I mean, I don't know. I think I kind of might have, but I definitely haven't seen it.
it's a it's on Amazon Prime now.
Okay.
That's how I saw it, and it's a hipster zombie movie.
Battery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
an ultra low budget. Like, I read one place that they made the movie for $6,000,
Damn.
but it's one of the best zombie movies I've seen, maybe ever.
Have you ever seen Warm Bodies?
No,
That's another zombie movie that is really, really good. It's like,
is it?
yeah, like that one. Like, it's from the perspective of the zombie the whole time, and like he talks. No, he doesn't like talk at the beginning, but like he's like, it's in his like head or whatever. It's like really funny. So,
This one isn't so. It's not really a comedy.
but like
Like, there's
stuff happens. It's,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's basically about two guys who are just on their own
Mhm.
in the zombie world, and like they manage to pretty much avoid zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't really see zombies that much for the bulk of the movie.
Right.
It's just them like trying to figure out what to do to like stay safe, and
Right.
basically they become bored and they're trying to figure out like what is the purpose of
Living
right.
in a world like this.
Yeah, and the characters are super like realistic,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them especially, like, he also directed the movie, and he's really good.
Nice.
But one of the interesting parts is they don't really like each other that much,
Nice.
but they have to like depend on each other. So
Right.
they're pretty much stuck together, but they don't.
They don't really like each other, kind of
Right.
thing. Yeah.
And eventually, as in most zombie movies, some bad things happen, and it is horrifying. Like,
Jesus.
it's the first time I've been scared of zombies since like maybe the first Night of the Living Dead.
Right.
Yeah. So you should check it out. It's awesome. I really enjoyed it. The only bad part is they play a lot of hipster music,
Like what?
just like modern pop,
It's modern music.
I know.
You hip.
like chanting. Hey, hey, you know, like I don't know.
That's called tribal music, man.
It's not
Hey.
like, what's a hipster song?
I don't.
Because the one guy has a Walkman, and he tries to find music to listen to, and he's always listening to like hipster music. So,
okay.
And he always runs out of batteries on his Walkman. The battery.
Oh, shut!
Anyways, that's all I'll say about it.
He's a real good man.
Highly recommended.
As much as true.
He's a battery man. That's all he consumes.
He's like, I'm dead. It's like I have 500 batteries in my stomach. I'm fucked. Okay, so I don't know if did I talk about this last time? The Gunslinger.
Yes,
I did.
No.
Okay. Because that's not what I was going to say. No, yeah, Dark Tower series, The Gunslinger. I'm reading that right now. I recommend that. I think I've talked about it before, though.
I don't think so.
No, oh, maybe like outside of the podcast.
Not even that.
Oh my god!
What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness! So yeah, it's pretty much if you were into, I don't know, you've read this before, haven't you?
I read the first book.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's hard to explain it. It's like it's a Western, but there's like aspects of like science fiction in it, and like magic and like possible time travel stuff going on. Yeah, because like there are people from different places, and I don't really, you know what I mean. Even I'm like the 4th chapter out of 5, and I'm still trying to piece what's going on together in the book. Yeah,
it's like Stephen King's like most epic series because he's been writing it his whole life basically.
Right. Yeah, they're up to like 7 books now, or 8, or maybe even 9. I don't know.
At some point, I think it becomes like meta. Right. You know, about Stephen King's life somewhat. So.
Right. That time that he went across the desert as a gunslinger.
Yeah. He befriended a child and sling some guns.
Sling some yogurt.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's a great book series. If you haven't checked it, at least read the first one, The Gunslinger, The Dark Tower. I haven't read the other ones, so...
I'll be interested. You gotta check back in when you do the next one. Because that's where I kind of jumped off. So
jumped off a pier. You're like, fuck!
I'm taking a long walk off of what the head. Long wolf? I can't even talk.
He's taking a long walk off a short pier, folks.
I've gone to Ape.
A long walk.
A long walk, Ape. A fucking cobra mini-me.
That's the greatest elevator music I ever heard. It's like... It's like, okay. Okay, so, I guess it's on... Do you want to go on straight to the main event, then?
The main event! Ding, ding, ding!
Like,
let's get ready to rumble!
Get ready to rumble in my stomach!
Jock jams.
Actually, are we going to do the best and worst stuff? As far as the best...
Yeah, we have several best worst categories.
So what did you want to start with?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. Let's do, well, let's do, like, best ape first.
Best ape.
Matt sent me a text and was like, hey, come up with all these, or, like, he sent me 3 different categories, and I'm not going to reveal them now because we're going to go through them as soon as, we get to them, but some of these...
What?
I just think it's so funny. Best and worst ape.
Because apes are funny.
Well, they're all fucking the worst. They're not humans. What? They're fucking subhuman.
What about Coco?
Coco.
That was a great ape. You learned how to talk.
Great ape.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Didn't Coco die?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it. Fuck.
Actually, I just thought of another ape. I gotta edit my list right now. There's so many great apes.
Okay, well, I'll go first then.
Do you hate apes?
No.
Good. Because they're great.
Great apes?
All apes.
Oh. What about Snape apes? Harry Potter, Snape is an ape?
That'd be horrifying.
Yeah. I'd be like, Urgh.
Love apes. And their jungle japes.
Jesus Christ.
What?
This is getting better every second. Okay, so this is best ape. This is excluding, like, games. What? Oh.
The buzzing.
The buzzing. Well.
No one's listening.
Yeah. No. Okay, so... First, Up. I don't know, like...
Up? That was dogs, not apes.
Shit.
The one animal better than ape. Dog.
Dog, ape, man. Your ape, your dog, your ass. What's the difference? I don't know. This is a hard one for me because I always liked King Kong,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I also liked Mighty Joe Young, kind of, but
Yeah.
I only saw that one movie, the newest movie.
With Bill Paxton
Yeah.
and Charlize Theron.
Yes.
Still has never been released on DVD or Blu-ray. I've been waiting
Was that a Disney movie
ever
too?
since 2000 or whenever that movie came out. Yeah. The late 90s.
I thought it was a pretty cool movie.
So did I.
But I guess
It was about a giant ape. What more do you want?
Those were the only two I could really think of. I mean, as far as best.
Yeah.
Because I was going by, like... I guess I'm not really going by good because King Kong was an asshole. But, I mean, he's most iconic.
It wasn't his
ape.
fault.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he wasn't, like, evil. He was just
Yeah.
a product of being a dumbass.
You take that back.
He's a fucking ape, so... Mighty Joe Young was at least good, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't... So I guess worst ape, King Kong, by evilness.
He wasn't evil.
So
He's just a scared animal.
Best ape, King Kong / Mighty Joe Young. Same fucking thing, I guess, right?
They're not evil.
they're not born that way. So what about you?
It was Beauty that killed the beast. No, actually, it was those planes that gunned him down and murdered him.
Actually,
to
it was the
death.
fucking fall.
Yeah,
It was gravity thus killed the beast. Dumbass.
Yeah.
Fucking Earth.
My best is King Kong. Also,
Nice. It's hard to like say any other ape has been more impactful.
well,
than
there
King
is
Kong.
one. The ape from Speed Racer that rides on the
Chim
steering wheel.
Chim?
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot that motherfucker.
I can't believe.
How did I forget
that one?
that?
I don't know. But at the end of Speed Racer,
Oh
the
my
movie, when
God.
he's riding on the steering wheel, it starts
I don't
just
think I've
spinning
ever
around,
heard you laugh.
was one of the funniest things. Like, I don't know why I found that so funny.
You did. You were like
just seeing
cracking
a
the
chimp
fuck up.
just like sitting on a steering wheel.
Yeah.
He's
Cracked
like, me up.
Go Speed Racer, go.
That was the best part of that whole movie.
Yeah, the
was
end
during
credits were probably the best part of everything, but... Okay.
Chim Chim, yeah.
Chim Chim.
Are chimps apes?
Well, they say apes, like, just in general. Like, they say Planet of the Apes, but they have...
All different kinds of monkeys.
Right, yeah, it's like gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans, so it's, to me, it's like, if they're gonna say ape...
I'm not coming at this from a scientific perspective. Like,
Oh, obviously they
they're all
weren't
apes.
either.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they just call them apes for some reason.
Like, yeah.
Like...
My favorite is The Simpsons on one of the early episodes. Like, they went to the movie theater, and one of the movies that was playing was called Ape Chimp.
Yeah.
Which always cracked me up. Like, Homer always wants to see ape movies, and one of them was called, like, Apes A-Poppin'.
Yeah. Apes a pop.
But,
What's the worst ape? Matt, that you
well, I gotta say one more thing about King Kong, because
the ride burned down.
Yeah.
That's fucking
that was a
tragic.
shame. That ride was pretty terrifying.
Yeah,
for a little kid.
Well, that and Jaws. Holy fuck! I remember going on both of those. And
hey, you want to go on vacation and be scarred for life?
Yeah. You remember those
Terrorized by
movies?
giant monsters?
Yeah, those movies where like people got fucking murdered. You're gonna be a part of those.
Yeah.
You're gonna see that shit up close.
But we watched the 1970s remake of King Kong.
Is that the one
back
where he gets
in
the
day.
heart transplant?
No, that's the sequel.
Oh, okay.
That's King Kong Lives, which is
Fucked.
awesome. It's a great movie. Like, I wish we could do a whole podcast on that movie.
I have only seen a little bit of that movie. I just thought
What?
it was fucking
It is
weird because of
maybe the
heart
best King Kong
transplant
movie.
part. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
It's great. Like, he bites a guy in half.
I think I do remember that part, but
It's horrifying. And that one, he's a lot more murderous.
I just remember there's like Peter Jackson's King Kong. There's the original. There's but
the 70s remake with Jeff Bridges as like a hippie.
Oh, really?
And Charles Grodin is the like evil bad guy that works for the oil
David
company.
Grohl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the ending of that movie scarred me for life because it's really graphic when he gets gunned down. Like, he's like all squibbed up. So like
shit.
tons of like huge bullets are like blood is spraying everywhere, and by the end of it he's just red
Jesus.
with blood, and then he dies, and it was like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
So that was horrifying.
Oh my god.
Good story.
Yeah.
This
All right. Is fucking horrifying.
Should we move on to worst ape?
Sure.
All right.
I would say the worst ape would be Spencer Nolan Rice. Because he lost that competition.
Oh, nice. It works.
Yeah. Actually, if we're being technical, the worst ape would be probably Amy from the Congo. I fucking hated that stupid ass fucking ape.
Well, we're 2 for 2 because that was mine also.
Are you serious? With all the apes, how the fuck are we agreeing on so many of these so
Amy.
far?
My name's Amy.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
Oh, man. Congo is a pretty shitty movie.
Especially because they squandered Ernie Hudson and killed off Bruce fucking Campbell in the first fucking, 3 seconds of the movie.
That's like a slap in the face.
And then they went with, these motherfuckers that can't act for shit.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck you.
I was so excited for Congo when it came out because I read the book.
It's a Michael Crichton fucking book.
Yeah, I was like, this is going to be the next Jurassic Park, but with apes.
Yeah.
It's going to be even better. And it was way worse.
Welcome to Jurassic Ape.
Except Tim Curry was pretty great in that movie.
Yeah, Tim Curry. Anytime you have Tim Curry in a movie, he's awesome.
Yeah.
So.
But I had a tie for this because it was Amy and the Son of Kong. Because they made a sequel to King Kong.
Called Son of Kong.
And they cranked that shit out in the same year as King
Damn.
Kong came out. They were like, cash grab, cha-ching.
That's like fucking Godzuki style.
Yeah.
Fuck
Like,
that.
it just goes to show you that Hollywood's been botching it for,
right.
always.
Yeah.
Like, grabbing cash.
Botchamania.
Yeah. Son of Kong is not great.
Right.
They go back to the island, the same characters.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Son of Kong is there, but he's like a cute... He's like a cute Kong.
He's
a cute ape.
Kong.
And at the end, the island sinks. And that's the end of the movie. It's pretty bad.
That sounds fucking stupid.
Yep.
Okay. So, next category was best and worst twist. I'm guessing Matt meant by in a movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because Planet of the Apes has one of the most famous
right.
twist endings.
True.
Which we'll probably spoil, but...
Nipple twist. If you haven't fucking seen it by now, it's like...
Yeah, kill yourself. Wait, what?
Oh my god. If you haven't seen it by now, then there you have it.
Yeah. You're probably doing something more productive
Yeah.
than watching a movie about talking apes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so, how about you? What do you think's the best twist in a movie, Matt?
I'm not sure if this is a twist, but this movie is full of twists, and the ending is like a complete twisteroo. I guess it is.
It's a Dunkaroo.
It's called a Dunkaroo ape. Arlington Road.
I don't think I've heard.
Did you ever see that?
No.
Again, starring Jeff Bridges. This came out in the 90s. Actually, when I worked at the theater, I saw it 3 times.
Nice.
It's starring Jeff Bridges and Tim Robbins as the villain. And
wait, they were both the villain?
they were both one villain.
As the villain.
Tim Curry.
As the villain.
As the villain. But Tim Robbins is the creepy neighbor next door that moves into a suburban neighborhood.
Right.
And Jeff Bridges eventually suspects him of being a terrorist.
So it's kind of like the whole person that is watching his neighbor and thinks that he's a murderer.
Right.
Kind of thing.
So the whole time, sometimes... And Tim Robbins is super creepy in this, so it works pretty well. And by the end of it, you find out, sure enough, spoiler alert, Tim Robbins is a terrorist, but in the end, he sets up Jeff Bridges to take the fall.
Oh, wow.
For a terrorist attack in Washington, D.C.
That he did?
Yeah.
Nice.
And Jeff Bridges dies, and at the end of the movie, Tim Robbins takes ownership of his kids.
Huh?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
It's totally implausible, but it's still very entertaining. And it's a really dark, fucked up ending.
Wow.
So
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah, so everyone thinks that Jeff Bridges is the worst terrorist of all time because he became the Oklahoma City bomber.
Damn,
basically.
but he didn't do it.
Right.
Jesus.
He was the one guy that... Oh, and his wife died 10 years previous in a terrorist attack. So he already hated terrorists more than anyone.
So we got blamed for being a terrorist.
Yeah.
So. Jesus.
So that was a good twist.
Damn.
Sorry for spoiling it.
No, that's fine.
It's still worth watching because it's...
Yeah, it sounds
fun
pretty
movie.
intense.
Yeah, it's intense.
I don't know. I put that like I might have fucked this up because I didn't really put a twist ending. I put like best twist.
That's okay.
Movie.
Yeah.
And I'd say still to this day, the revealing that Darth Vader is Luke's father is probably like the best twist in a movie.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So that's what I put just because I remember like when they were doing it, they said that it was like so secret that like even the people didn't know on set what he was going to say.
Right.
And like he said something else and then they dubbed it like with James Earl Jones. So only George Lucas and James Earl Jones knew the secret. And when they fucking saw that shit, they were like, what? But I don't know if that's actually true.
There's kind of conflicting stories. I think that's pretty much true, if I had to guess. But it is weird to me, because I think when they did the actual scene, he said, like, I killed your father.
Right.
Which, I think, didn't Obi-Wan already tell him that in the first movie?
Right.
So why did he react like that?
So.
Yeah. You're telling me something that someone else already told me? Oh, God!
Yeah.
But still, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think maybe Mark Hamill had to have known something.
Maybe.
Because either that or he was just, they were like, you're being confronted by the man that killed your father and you need to fucking act like a, you know, bitch. He's just like, no shit.
Yeah, it's a great twist.
Yeah.
Do you think that George Lucas had it plotted out all along when he wrote his original, like, 9 movies or whatever it was supposed to be? Because I think he said that was plotted out from the beginning.
Do I think that like he plotted out that Darth Vader was his father? Yeah. I don't think that. I don't really believe that he had 9 movies.
That's what I'm getting at. I don't think he had more than 1 movie.
Right. Yeah. I mean, especially because when like the second and third ones happened, like he ended up not directing some of them. Right. Like he had other people direct them.
Right. He did the story.
Right. But which, to me, like they turned out really, really well and everything. And, but I mean, I don't know. I think it would be hard for anyone to say that. Yeah, I had 9 movies and I didn't all make them. Like to me, that doesn't make any sense.
It's like, so you wrote the pod race in like 1975?
Well, not only that, but if he wrote all that shit, why didn't they film it? Because it's not like Star Wars wasn't the hottest fucking thing to ever come out of that time, period. Right. Like, it was making a shit ton of money. Like, if they were like, hey...
It's the biggest movie of all time.
Right, they're like, hey, George Lucas, do you have any more movies? And he's like, oh, I've got these other 6. They're like, well, fuck that. How about you wait a while to make them? Like, are you kidding me? They would have fucking made all of them.
Yeah, although Mark Hamill has said that, like, he talked about doing a sequel trilogy when those, like, the original characters were old. And there's actual recordings of him talking about it from, like, back when they were making the first...
Like, doing the old things?
Yeah, like, Mark Hamill's on some talk show, like, when Empire Strikes Back comes out, and he's like, yeah, George said in, like, 2011 we'll do a sequel trilogy. And like, that kind of came true, which is cool.
Right.
But still, I think he was flying by the seat of his pants all the time. And had some good ideas and some not so good ideas.
I wonder if he had... I mean, I don't think the prequels were ideas he had. Because when he said 9 movies... I could see maybe sequels, but not prequels. Because I remember seeing like a video clip of him being like sitting down to write.
Yeah, he's got a blank piece of paper and he starts writing.
Yeah,
and it's like 1995 or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like,
wait, you said you already had all this plotted out.
Fuck it.
Nice. Yep, you can't go wrong. That's a good choice.
So, how about you? Worst twist.
Her. I couldn't come up with a great one. Mine's a movie called High Tension. Or Hot Tension, because it's a French movie.
Are any of them hot?
Nice.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
We should just leave it at that. This is a horror movie that came out about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I just happened to see it one time in college, and like I was blown away by how like sick and intense it was.
Right.
But in the end, they go in and ruin it by making it, the girl who's being terrorized by a killer, she's actually the killer the whole time. Whoa! And it was so gimmicky that it kind of ruined what was a pretty crazy, intense movie up to that point. So, High Tension.
Well, fuck it.
Any of them.
Hot.
Actually, that should be a Scary Movie 2. Twist is hilarious.
Yeah. I would say I still hate this to this day, but The Village, the fucking twist at the end of that movie.
It's the same exact situation there. The beginning of the movie, like, that was good enough.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of different and kind of creepy.
It was interesting because it was like there was enough things to make you think that like something wasn't right. Like maybe like this was an alternate timeline where like they were in the past, but they still had like modern conveniences. Because I remember there were like certain things that were not right about it, and then you find out that the monsters weren't real. And that pissed me off, first of all.
Well, yeah, but that's nowhere near the biggest gimmick.
Right,
in this
and you find out that
show.
it's fucking, like, in modern times or some shit, and they just didn't want their kids to be, like, corrupted by the modern age. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, good job, because a bunch of fucking people got murdered over that shit, and that motherfucker fell into a spike pit or whatever it was. I was like, Jesus!
Couldn't you just make a movie about cool monsters? Like, I thought that was... Like,
exactly! Yeah. Like, fucking... If it was the monsters, and then maybe the twist was that the people were bad, and they were the only ones, like, left alive, like, in the world, see, that fucking fixed the movie right there, but...
Actually, I'm thinking back, like, the first half hour of that movie was pretty terrifying.
Yeah, it was, because I remember, like, those fucking, like quill monsters were fucking...
Yeah, but before you even see them, just, like, setting up the whole logic behind it was like, holy shit. Just pretty crazy.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I wish I would have thought of that.
Yeah.
And what made it worse for me is I saw the twist coming.
Right.
Not because I'm smart, but because I read a book in school that had the exact same plot that I think whoever wrote the book ended up suing M. Night after this movie came out because it's the same exact plot.
That's where things start just to take a turn for the worst.
Yeah. Speaking of Scary Movie, that was parodied in Scary Movie 3, I think.
Yeah,
just as hilarious.
This man is dying from a...
He's had a heart attack.
Brought on by this knife.
Hilarious.
So good.
So, the moral of this segment is watch Scary Movie 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's better than those movies. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to move on to Best Ape in Games.
Best Ape.
Yeah. So...
All right.
This is no surprise for me.
Do you want to go first?
No, you go.
No.
No!
Ah!
Don't you say no to me!
This is the main event. Ow! Stop hitting me.
Woo!
Ow!
I will murder you.
It is.
It's like, Jesus! What was it, George Romero's Dead Reckoning? What it was called before they switched the name? Would they switch it? Was it the one that became Survival of the Dead, or?
Yeah.
Or no, it became Land of the Dead. Because before it was called Dead Reckoning, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why I just thought of that. Because you said Reckoning.
Okay, when you said George Romero, I started thinking of something I didn't think about until now. A little movie called Monkey Shines.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not very good. Yeah. But it's a good monkey movie.
Yeah. Monkey movie.
Monkey gets bit to death.
Speaking of which, we got Dunstan checks in. We got MVP, Most Valuable Primate. Yep. We got, let's see here. Oh man, there's like all kinds of monkey movies, like, and I'm blanking on like all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Baby's Day Out.
Yeah.
Damn.
One of the worst looking gorillas.
But still scary.
Yeah. Because it looked horrible.
Yeah.
We'll come back to this.
Jackass 3.
Yeah.
He dresses up as a monkey. It was one of the most terrifying segments they ever did. Because he was a really good ape.
Yeah. It was really scary.
And he scared Ape.
He's scared.
She's the best ape.
Ape on ape violence.
Yeah. A fucking gorilla ape.
Fucking ape. What are you gonna do next? Whatever the ape I am. It's like, huh?
What are you gonna ape next? My name is Ape Margera.
I'm gonna ape it. Oh god.
All right,
Don Apo.
Yeah, ape. Yo. Oh man, more ape. That's a million ass ape.
Yeah.
So, ape mini me. I redo a Bam Margera impression that has to morph into.
Yeah. Because we can't do a good one.
All right, what's going
games.
Okay.
So
I picked 2 here, and I'm glad I did because one of them is Rampage, the ape from Rampage.
Oh, nice.
I love that game, and I would always pick the ape.
Yeah,
because he was the coolest.
I think I picked the lizard.
Yeah,
because I was always more of a lizard person. Because I remember when you always like
I've been
King
more of an
Kong,
ape man,
and I was always like Godzilla.
Yeah, and when they finally faced off,
it was the worst.
Boy,
movie.
was I let down.
Well, it depends on who made the movie. It was like in Japan, Godzilla won, and in America, like King Kong won, I think.
But in both places, the audience always lost.
Yeah, because it was the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
You're not Tarzan.
Yeah, it's like no shit.
That's a weird movie.
Like, why the fuck is Tarzan even being brought up?
That's the worst movie, Ape, now that I think about it, because that suit in King Kong
Holy
vs. Godzilla
fuck!
is a joke.
Well, not only that, but did you hear, like, actually what that was supposed to be? Like, originally it was supposed to be, like, Frankenstein. Which makes even less fucking sense, because Frankenstein isn't that big. It would have been a fucking murder, and not only that, but Frankenstein is Frankenstein's monster, not
but they
the doctor.
They made a series of movies with giant Frankensteins.
Right.
And one of them, 2 Frankensteins fight each other. 2 giant Frankensteins, like... It's crazy.
I'm perplexed that I'm, let's see, almost 33 years old this year, and we're talking about 2 fucking Frankensteins fighting each other. I don't really know where my life has gone, but...
To an amazing place. What would you rather be talking about? Stocks and bonds?
No, I just don't even know what the fuck they were thinking about with the fucking Frankenstein battles.
It's crazy. And, to make things better, in the movie where the 2 Frankensteins fight each other was renamed War of the Gargantuas in America.
Okay, yeah.
So they didn't think American audiences would accept 2 Frankensteins fighting each other, which rightfully so.
It makes no fucking sense on any level.
But in that movie, there's also like a little ape guy running around.
Yeah.
Like a little ape boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So
that's your best ape, George?
I had another pick.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty proud of this one.
Oh.
Because the best game ape is Andros from Star Fox.
Oh, shit, that is a good pick.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty out there.
Yeah. He's a good villain.
Yeah.
A giant space ape. I don't even know what he was. Like, did they really explain?
Yeah.
Because he kind of is a
ape.
like, he's an ape, but he also is like
a
space ape.
Right.
So that's all I know.
Thrilling commentary here on the podcast number 9.
He's an ape.
10 will be our last one.
10 will be the greatest one. Commentary.
Yes. Well, fuck. I am vanilla over here.
What do you got? Well, I know.
Well, I said Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of confused by this when you sent me the text, because I thought you meant like best as in goodest, or like nicest, and worst as in meanest. So I put best was Donkey Kong Jr. and worst was Donkey Kong Sr.
Okay.
Which is fucking stupid.
No, it makes sense if you set those rules.
I know, but I got Donkey Kong for fucking worst and best.
I figured you would. Because he's the most classic video game ape.
Because he's a ripoff of King fucking Kong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Mighty Joe Young and him are both fucking like if you had to put them all in a row, they'd be like, hey, this is all fucking Kongin.
A Mighty Joe Young, bro.
Mighty Joe Kong.
No, I think
I wish I was more creative. I was just like Donkey Kong. It's like, oh wow.
Is he really the best though? I mean, he's nice and all, but
he's the best of the bunch, but he's not very good. Actually, the worst
is he that like
good?
Yeah.
What do you mean? As far
he
as
like a just ape?
Oh, I don't know.
Does he have high morals?
I don't know any apes that would probably go in front of a judge and know what the fuck was going on. Okay. So, I mean, Andros definitely was not the best ape.
That's true.
He was probably the worst.
He was evil.
Because he was fucking in space. Or he was killing in space.
Yeah, we probably should have had some better ground rules on this one.
This is like a Kenny versus Benny style.
What happens when you don't have rules?
What was your worst?
Oh.
Like Jesus Ape. I'm
Well.
like, Matt, you can't say that.
My worst is Diddy Kong.
Not Dixie or fucking Baby Kong or Clanky or Clunky or Stretchy Dick or whatever the fuck they call him.
Yeah, I pretty much just picked that to like...
They fucking went out of control with these fucking Kongs, and I'm sick of this shit.
Really?
Fucking Donkey and Diddy and fuck the rest.
Well, Donkey Kong's finally getting his own movie this summer with Pixels. Starring Adam Sandler and Paul Blart.
That will probably be the worst ape in
It's
movies.
gonna suck.
It's gonna be suck?
It's gonna be suck.
It's gonna be suck!
Ah,
Mamma mia! Yahoo! It's a fucking me, Mario!
That Pixels is gonna be suck!
Mario turned into Borat.
High five!
That pixel has a vagine like a sleeve of a wizard.